We have been making brick for 50 years. I've been involved in that for the last 34, and all the time we're raising the bar. I'm Rodney Davidson, Sales Director, Ireland, and I just want to introduce you to an exciting new range of brick that we've developed, the Heathfield Facing Brick collection. It's a new perforated brick, so it has 2 holes, and it also has this unique embossed face, unique to AG in Ireland. The Heathfield Facing Brick range brings all the features and benefits that you would already associate with the Woodward range, like dimensional accuracy. The entire range is F2 rated, meaning it's suitable for areas of severe exposure, which is actually really, really good considering we're supplying customers on an island. So many of our towns and cities are on coastal environments. Heathfield, like Woodward, is perfectly suited for those areas of severe exposure. Colour consistency, low to almost zero soluble salts, so no issues with fluorescence. But I think you'll agree with me, the main and primary decision-making reason for picking a brick is the aesthetics of the brick. We were looking for a beautiful finish. I would say one of the main features and benefits of Heathfield is this new creased finish. And this, as the largest manufacturer of facing brick in Ireland, is unique to AG, giving our customers better products that they can have confidence in building better and faster. That's what we've done with Heathfield. We're conscious again that curb appeal is a real thing. And if you get curb appeal right on your site, your houses will be selling when someone else's is not. We selected various clay bricks that have the crease finish. We took impressions of those clay brick, and then we had 3 different depths to avoid any man-made contrived aesthetic. We wanted to look as natural, as random as possible, and ultimately as beautiful as possible. And I think we've really achieved that, and I think you'll agree when you see the product for yourself. Dimensional accuracy is second to none. For efficiency, even just setting out for bricklayers on site, it's going to make life really easy. Set out your first course, you're going to have your perpins lining up. It means it's really, really easy to hit your window reveals. Actually, your windows and door frames will sit more snugly. So there's just those practical build benefits. Simplicity of build as well. With the new finish, it has to be always to the front, but that's easily achieved for bricky because the teardrop goes to the back. You always put the point of the teardrop to the cavity. It means the bricklayer could just lift the brick, put the teardrop to the back, and he knows the crease face is always going to be visible. Very, very straightforward. Unlike our Woodward range, which has a frog, we've developed the Heathfield with 2 perforations, and that's something we give a lot of thought to. Some bricks have been made in the past with 3 holes. We have chosen to go with 2 because we're conscious that there may have been some issues with cracking. We've never ever had those issues, and we certainly don't want to have them, and that was why we went with 2 holes. Better densities, better fill. But the benefit on site is buildability and stability in the mortar. And I know something brickies really appreciate is the brick is lighter, so we've actually saved weight. So now it's 100 to 150 grams lighter than the Woodward brick. So that's something I know customers will bear in mind as well. I'm actually standing here today in our AG 5 Mile Town headquarters lab where we carry out all our quality testing and product assurance. One of the magic ingredients, it's a bit like Coca-Cola, we have a magic ingredient. Woodward is long associated with the colour vibrancy and the lovely marbled effect, and that's achieved primarily through using our own limestone from our own quarry. That I'm sure is the envy of our competitors, and we have now brought that through into our Heathfield as well. We make it locally, we have our own wash plant, we have absolute control of the products that we're using to make the product with, so that means we've got great consistency in colour. So from batch to batch, you order a load today, order for another part of your development in 6 months, you'll see great consistency in the colour blends that we're able to supply. It gives you confidence in what we're producing. An additional benefit to making the product locally ourselves in our own factories is that we then carry the various colours in stock. Basically, if we get an order today, our delivery to site can be as quickly as 3 working days, 5, 6, 7 days. A massive benefit, very, very low embodied carbon. We have EPDs for all our Woodward brick, and we'll be following that up now as well with Heathfield. And they demonstrate clearly, third-party verified, that you're talking 30 to 40% less carbon compared to clay facing brick. Something else that most people don't realise is that a masonry facing brick, and this certainly applies to Heathfield, our 30 to 40% less carbon is the day it leaves the factory. But during the life of the project, masonry facing brick continue to absorb carbon from the atmosphere. And they do that until saturation point, which can take up to 80 years. So all of that absorption of carbon from the atmosphere is offsetting the initial embodied carbon in the cement. So it just makes this 30 to 40% improvement against clay even better. That's something clay brick do not do. So those are some of the additional benefits, and certainly a very big attraction to anyone who wants to hit their green credentials on their next project. If you'd like to find out more about our Heathfield brick collection, we'd love to hear from you. Please reach out, contact one of our commercial team, or check us out on our website. There's plenty of technical information there, including our updated product visualizer, which enables you to see the brick. You can then pick a color, you can see them in stretcher bond, stack bond, you can choose the joint color you want. It's a really, really good tool, and then you can just email that to a colleague or a client.